Oh, hey there, happy Sunday. Welcome back to the Luxurious Equestrian Café. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Me, myself, I'm having a little bit of a reset day. It's one of those days where, essentially, I've had a lot going on. I've had a friend visiting for a week. Then the day after that, my parents visited for a few days. Then after that, I went to visit a few friends to celebrate Halloween. And after that, I went on a business trip, and today I'm just like, oh my god, my apartment is a mess. I've had people visiting, I've been traveling, it's just been one of those. Like, I haven't had time to do my proper reset stuff. I've just been out running some errands. Oh, by the way, on Halloween, me and my friends, we did a little fun thing. We basically, everyone or most people wore like black outfits, like all black outfits, so black outfits. And then we carved pumpkins and we put pumpkins on our heads. I will pop up one photo. That's enough. It was so messy. The photos looked cool, but the actual reality of carving pumpkins, and especially we were like 14 people carving pumpkins in a small apartment. It got pretty messy. It was super fun, but I would say I recommend, but with caution. If you don't like messy things, I'm not sure I would want to do this at my house, right? If you have hardwood floors, maybe put some paper stuff on the floor if you're gonna carve pumpkins on the floor. It gets messy. So, I mean, thank you to the people who were hosting this party, because I would not host this party in my apartment. But it was fun. So if you want kind of ideas of what to do for Halloween next year and you're like, I don't want to buy a costume, just wear an all black outfit, carve a pumpkin, put it on your head. Don't walk around with a pumpkin on your head. It's very neck straining. But this is not what this video is about. This is about my reset day, my Sunday reset, if you will. So to catch up my day so far, basically I woke up, I had a little coffee, a little breakfast, and then I went for a 10,000 step walk, or 9,500 step walk it was today actually. I was on the phone with my parents during the walk. It was a very wholesome vibe. Then I went home, had an everything shower, washed my hair, put on a cute outfit. Then I went out to run some errands. And I put on an outfit that I was just like, I really want to wear this. It's a pretty cold fall day and I'm just in the mood for coats and cashmere at the moment. I was running my errands and I was just like, I need a big bag to fit all the things I'm going to buy, pick up, and get, essentially, right? And I was just like, this is the perfect time to wear my Cartier suede bag. This bag is literally amazing. It's ludicrously capacious, right? It fits so much. I have it stuffed with all the things there about, so I'm gonna show you what's in my bag. And then basically what I said, right? My apartment is a complete mess. We need to get all the clothing into my wardrobe. I want to basically refresh my shoe cupboard a little bit, because I think, as you can see right here, I have shoes that currently do not fit in my shoe cupboard, and it's driving me crazy. And basically I haven't done my shoe wardrobe switchover for fall, so we're gonna do that today. I also need to cook some food and let it simmer for the entire day, but I'm not sure you want to come along through that process. But maybe I'll do that off camera and then we'll just do the wardrobe stuff together. But this is essentially just my little reset day. But like I said, I was running errands. So this is my Cartier Marcello bag, and the Cartier Marcello bag is literally amazing. It has this basically suede body to the bag, and then it has this python or whatever it is, an exotic skin trim on the upper part of the bag and on the shoulder strap. Oh my god, this bag is amazing. But before I show you what's in here, I'm getting warm, so I need to take off my coat. But before I do, let's just have a look at this outfit. OMG, I'm obsessed. I'm wearing this essentially Burberry winter trench coat, and every time I show this in videos, I get questions because people are like, oh my god, that coat is amazing, and I do tend to agree. And not only in videos, right? When I went to my friends for Halloween, oh my god, I'm getting so warm, I need to take this off. When I went to my friends for Halloween, my friend was like, oh my god, is that coat new? I love it so much. And I'm like, no, I've literally had this since 2017. I bought it on like the Swedish side of eBay, basically. In 2017, I was on my way back from Istanbul Marathon, and I sat on the flight because the flight was delayed, and we were like sitting there just waiting for the flight to take off, and I found this Burberry trench coat. I put in a bid, and then when I landed, I realized that I won that auction, and I was just like, oh my god, yes. The girlie was in Stockholm, so we basically met up in NK, which is our like luxury department store or whatever. We went into the we went into the Burberry store, and we had this authenticated by the Burberry people. So I was just like, I am winning. So this Burberry trench coat been with me literally for 8 years now. I guess it's 2025, and I bought it in 2017. So yes, 8 years. The math should be mathing. And it's just the best little wool and cashmere trench coat. And it has the little like chain hanger. It has the gorgeous like little horsey guy on that little label. And then it's just the most beautiful, literally like trench coat model, but just in a warm fabric. And it's literally the best bag. This is a coat. I am so tired. It's been such a long few weeks, or it's just been like a week. No, it's been 2 weeks because my friend stayed here for a week, and it's just been such a nice and like, you know, my heart is full, but my energy tank is empty kind of a thing. And obviously, as you can see here, my clothing is just everywhere in this apartment. And beyond that, I'm wearing basically a very comfortable, but in my opinion, cute, but yet basic and but still kind of elevated outfit. I'm obsessed. Let's start from the bottom. I'm wearing my Hermès boots. These are my Hermès, little leather and a little bit of suede boots, and I adore these boots so much. And they're in this chocolate brown color. The best. I see that the lighting is going insane, but it should be following my face. Hello. And I'm wearing it with brown stockings to match the brown boots. I'm wearing a black Tiger of Sweden little mini skirt. I'm wearing my brown Talbot cashmere sweater, and that's pretty much it. Otherwise, I'm just wearing some little jewelry. I have my little Miss Blue studs. I have my rings that I wear on a daily basis. So my Read Your Heart jewelry, 2-carat moissanite ring. Then the silver little pave is from Miss Blue. The gold one is from OBY Jewelry. This gold one is from Linear. And then this stack is this little guy is from Pascal. And then these 3 rings are from Estomera. Then obviously the little A and heart that I've had literally since I was born. And this little Linear, is it called a fleur necklace or something like this? Super cute. So that's all the jewelry for the moment, and that is the outfit. But now let me just show you how ludicrously capacious this little Cartier bag is. Like I said, this is the Cartier Marcello. I adore this bag so much. It's been such a great bag, and one of those that honestly I haven't worn much, but now that I'm starting to wear it, I'm like, why have I not worn it? It's super comfortable having it on the shoulder. Even though it's like a exotic skin, it doesn't really slide off my shoulder, I found. At least not with the jackets I've been wearing it so far. This is not like a bougie haul, right? This is just, I've been running errands, and I'm gonna show you how much fits in this bag. And these are realistic errands. It's not like, oh my god, I just ran through Chanel, right? So first, in this bag, I picked up my mail. So I just have a couple of letters that I will go through. Then I went to buy like vacuum bags, because the vacuum bag that I have for like my extra duvets and like pillows and stuff, it has broken. It does no longer keep the vacuum inside. So I bought new vacuum bags so that I can put back the extra duvets and pillows and stuff into my attic now after I've had a bunch of visitors. Then I went to buy vegetable stock because I'm going to make like a lentil dal later, and I'm excited about it. Then I have my key and card holder from Louis Vuitton. I have my phone. Oh, that's where it was. I have my phone. Amazing, stunning, gorgeous. Then I have a little extra bag in case I wouldn't fit everything in it. This is my St. Pauli bag. So we all adore Hamburg, right? Hamburg in Germany, and St. Pauli is kind of alternative but very cool part of Hamburg. If you want to go there, have like a beer or whatever, wine or just a drink, go there, sit outside, just people watch. It's such an interesting place, I think, and it's just cool. Then I have my receipt, then I have my AirPods. Now here in the back, I went to pick up some stuff that I've had tailored, so I thought we could try on the stuff I've had tailored too. Is that it? Is that everything I have in this bag? Yes, that was everything that I fit in this bag. But that's a lot. I didn't think it was this, like, roomy, this bag, but it really is, and it's so functional and so practical, and it looks so chic wearing it. And from my tailor, I picked up basically these Max Mara slacks. And they were a little bit too big for me and a little bit too long, right? A little bit big in the waist, a little bit too long. But otherwise they fit perfectly. So I had those tailored and we're gonna try them on. I tried them on quickly in the shop, but basically the fitting rooms in those places, so tiny. Like I can simply not. I tried them on. It all looked okay, but I'm gonna try them on once again. Maybe try to style them because I'm super excited about these slacks. These slacks are literally exactly what I have been looking for, and I'm so excited to start wearing them now. Then this is no news to us if we've stayed up to date with my channel. This is my Miu Miu little brown skirt. When I bought it, it was a little bit too big for me. I showed you an outfit with it, and I mean, I could wear it with a belt and stuff, but I would just rather have it tailored to fit me perfectly, right? Instead of always having to wear a belt, because you know, some outfits are just not belt outfits. And now this is just amazing, stunning, gorgeous, and I'm so excited about this too. And I want to try it on with this outfit because I think this outfit would look better with a brown skirt versus the black skirt, right? But that's everything. Also, I have some shoes here that I also need to show you that are new in my wardrobe, and I'm so excited about it. But let's try these on first. Okay, on initial impression, I think it fits me pretty well. Let me see, I need to tuck this little undershirt in. This is one of my pro tips of wearing cashmere. Never just wear cashmere on your bare skin if you don't want to wash your cashmere so much, and washing cashmere is kind of annoying. Also, apologies for the lack of makeup today. I am having a reset day and I didn't want to wear like a full face of makeup, so this is what we're working with. So do bear with me. Can we fit this like super thick sweater in this? What do we think? I think this is kind of perfect. No? I'm obsessed. This is amazing. So this is my little Miu Miu skirt in cotton and wool, and I think it looks amazing. I would also wear it with my one another blazer. This is probably an outfit that I could get away with for meetings and stuff, but I think only meetings that are not like a super strict dress code, because the skirt is kind of a little bit too short for a business casual setting. But I think this is cute and I would totally wear it with my brown Hermès boots. Yes, no, this is the perfect outfit. This is the perfect brown outfit, and with the perfect brown outfit, I have a couple of bags, but specifically one bag that I would like to wear with this, or actually two. My mom has left here. This is a little Mulberry Roxanne bags, and I've seen that Mulberry is reissuing Roxanne bags, and essentially they look a little bit less utilitarian now. They look a little bit more refined and elevated, but I think this vintage like little shoulder Roxanne is so cute. But I think the brown is a little bit off for this specific ensemble, but I think it's such a cute bag. And I think it's one that I should be wearing more, but maybe not with this exact outfit. I would probably wear it with my 1972 Hermès Ildico bag. This bag is perfect with this outfit. But what I would do is probably to remove one of the straps, because I think this would be even better as a little shoulder bag moment. And with the Ildico bag, you basically just, I mean, you have two pieces of the strap, and then you can just remove one. No, I think with the cashmere sweater and with the padded shoulder of the blazer, it's a little bit too short. I mean, this sits very much in my armpit. That's not ideal. Then I would have to carry it like this, I guess. That's a shame, that's annoying, but that's why we try these outfits on before we actually are in a rush to leave our homes. But I think that's kind of cute. Is this not cute? But okay, then I wouldn't wear it like that. I could wear it like this. That's also kind of cute. But in that case, if I wanted to have it on the shoulder, then I would have to have it with a longer strap, and that's also perfectly fine. I could also wear it with this. This is a blazer that I don't wear a lot, actually. This is like a made in Italy blazer that my mom says looks like a car salesman blazer, and I mean, she's not wrong, but I think it's kind of chic. I think this is cute. I think probably not with this specific outfit though. I don't think that's the vibe we want, but maybe it could work with my Hermès blazer. What do we think about this with the Hermès blazer? Like the Hermès wool blazer? Maybe that's a vibe, but I think the Hermès wool blazer is very oversized. And I think it might be too oversized for this look. Or maybe not. Maybe that's a vibe, actually. Is that a vibe? Can we focus on me, please? But with a big oversized blazer, I like to like roll up the sleeves a little bit so that it doesn't feel that overpowering, I guess. But no, I like this outfit. I think this is cute. I think this skirt will be so practical and useful in my wardrobe, especially with all the brown items that I have. I mean, this is literally perfect, and I'm so happy I have it. I'm so happy that I finally have it tailored so that I can actually like just wear it as a just well-fitting skirt and not have to like finesse with it with a belt all the time. Also, if I wanted to get a little bit more waist definition, oh sorry, I hit the mic. If I wanted to get a little bit more waist definition and like defining my body shape in this type of outfit, when I just have it like the sweater hanging over the skirt, I would just put a little bag like crossbody, especially a short crossbody bag. I think that helps a lot actually to like nip in the waist a little bit and to make it a little bit more, you know, cinched, which could be a good vibe. If that's not for you, that's not for you, but I think for me that's a vibe from time to time. I didn't think about this until now, but this would look stunning, amazing, gorgeous. Oh my god, where's the mic? This would look stunning, amazing, gorgeous with just a little Eric Bompard cashmere scarf. I'm obsessed. Like espresso brown. I feel like because I've been obsessing with espresso brown for a while now, I actually have a solid like base of espresso brown things in my wardrobe. Which brings me to my next point. I gave you a like sneak peek of this, or not a sneak peek. I told you about this in my, not prior video, but the video before, like my fall favorites video. I bought these. These are the exact same as my other Hermès loafers. These are like a pair of Hermès H loafers, right? But in this delicious smooth leather chocolate brown or espresso brown color. They're the exact same as these, and also the exact same as these, which are a pair of shoes that we need to put away now because these give me more like summer vibes because of the warmth in this way, and these give me more like fall winter vibes because of the like espresso brown nature of them. Now I'm obsessed. This is amazing, stunning, gorgeous. I hope it will all show up as like the perfect match of brown on camera as it does in real life, because this is just so cute and I'm obsessed. Do we see these? Like these shoes are just amazing, and I basically got them with the box and with the dust bags. So these, oh my god, stunning. I'm obsessed. Now I have them all. I am literally insane, I know, but I adore Hermès footwear, and now I think let's try on those Max Mara slacks. I think my camera needs a restart, so let's do that. Are we not obsessed? Look at these slacks. They look a little bit long when I'm not wearing them with shoes, but I think because my shoes usually have a little heel. But do you see these slacks? Are these not the perfect slacks, literally. Like this is what I've been looking for, like a slack with a little pleat in the front that are high-waisted. I had them tailored once again to have a little bit of room in the waist, right? Because one, for tucking stuff in, but also two, for just general roomage, right? When you sit down, do you see? Still a little bit of space. Like I'm so comfortable sitting down in my slacks. This is stunning, amazing, gorgeous. I literally think these are the perfect length now. Are these not the perfect length? Oh my God. Obsessed. Like this is such a simple piece of clothing, but something that's been like lacking in my wardrobe, and now that I have them, I'm like, this is amazing. I'm obsessed. Now, how would I wear this? I could wear this in so many different ways. My nose is running. I was just outside and it's so cold, so apologies. First off, I would totally wear these with this little Bushnell lady jacket, because this little Bushnell lady jacket I'm so obsessed with. I think this is the perfect, like, oh my God, so chill and so comfortable, yet so elevated, right? This is just amazing, and especially with like the gold details on the like jacket and also on the loafers, like, oh my God, obsessed. Also with my gold Cartier watch. Chef's kiss, literally, I'm obsessed. But this is way too cold for this time of year. This is something that I wore in a recent video, right? The gray turtleneck with this, with a Bushnell lady jacket. But you've already seen that. So maybe what else can we do? I would also wear it just, is this black or blue? This is my struggle of life. I always think that something is black, and then my mom is like, no, actually that's navy blue. What is what? Yes, this is black. Amazing, stunning, gorgeous. I would also do this as like an all black moment with just black Uniqlo turtleneck, because this just gives me those Steve Jobs vibes in the best way. And something like this with a pair of like flowy, beautiful slacks. There you are. With a pair of flowy, beautiful slacks. It's just what dreams are made of. Like this gives me chic, but still corporate, right? I mean, this to like a meeting with like a chic blazer. Would I tuck it in or would I leave it out? My initial reaction or instinct is to tuck it in, but also I'm a millennial and I've heard that it's chuggy or whatever to tuck in sweaters. So maybe I wouldn't tuck it in, or maybe I would and add a belt to like lean into my millennialness. Do we want a belt? Do we want a statement belt, or do we just want like a low-key belt? Maybe we want something like the Cartier belt. Would that be a good vibe? Would that add to the like luxurious chic vibes? Possibly. Or would it just look weird? I don't know. Not one for just a teeny tiny statement on an outfit. If I was wearing this, then I would need something else that balances out to the statement vibes, and not just the belt, because that I think looks like that makes it too like divided, this outfit. Maybe if I was wearing it with this, but I think this with like a tight turtleneck like this one makes me look like I'm on my way to church on a Sunday. And there's nothing wrong with church on Sunday, but I don't know. I don't think the collar of this with the turtleneck does itself super well. Maybe if I pull out the necklaces. This turned into more of a styling session than I thought it would. But I think last time I did one of these styling sessions, you guys seemed to like it. So maybe this is what we're doing today. No, I don't think this is the vibe. Yes to the styling session, but no to this outfit. I think if I was wearing this belt, I would probably wear my red, like Bordeaux colored turtleneck, because otherwise, no, I think it looks weird. I think it's best done. I mean, yes, I will wear it in all the different ways, right? Because I'm not one of those who buy something and then I have one outfit for that specific item. I mean, that will never be me. I need stuff in my wardrobe, or need, that sounds dramatic, but I want to have stuff in my wardrobe that's super versatile, and that I want to wear in many different ways. And these slacks are definitely one of those items. And I've been looking for, are we still filming? Yes. And I've been looking for a pair of slacks like this. Why am I so out of breath? I've been looking for a pair of slacks like this for the longest time, and I'm so happy to have found these now. This, I kind of think this is my mom's blazer, and I think it kind of gives like that Italian chic lady vibe. I think if you just fold up the sleeve a little bit, you do one of these, I think this is kind of a vibe, no? Like just a relaxed yet elevated look. This I could wear literally anytime. Like it goes for both, I don't know, a day in the city, but also like an elevated but comfortable look for like a meeting and stuff. And honestly, for a meeting, I want to be elevated but comfortable. I mean, these slacks are literally the perfect slacks of life. I'm so happy with these. I would also wear it with this. This is my grandma's cropped black blazer. If I wanted it to be like an all black look, I would totally wear it with this, I think. Let's see. Now I think the mic is being harassed. I think this is also so chic, literally. Like wearing it with just a cropped blazer and like the flowy pants and a cute like chic shoe. Oh my god, obsessed. I think these slacks will become a total favorite in my wardrobe. They're so comfortable, they're long, but they're not touching the ground, I think, which is just stunning, amazing, gorgeous. Oh my god, I'm obsessed, and I'm so out of breath. Guys, this was such a successful little haul, right? Or, I mean, it was not a haul, it was just a pickup from the tailor. So I already knew that it was quite a successful bunch of pieces, but he tailored them to perfection, and now, honestly, what a sleigh. I'm so happy. Like, this is your sign. Like, if you have stuff that you're like, should I take them to the tailor or is that a waste of time? Like, if it's stuff that you want to actually wear on a frequent basis and you're like, no, it doesn't fit me that well, but I really want to wear it, but I should have bought it in a different size. If it's something that you can see yourself wearing for years and the only thing stopping you from wearing it is just the fit of the garment, take it to the dry cleaner. I'm not gonna say take everything to the dry cleaner because the dry cleaner is expensive, right? I mean, my best of the best dry cleaner, I take the most of the stuff to him because I hate when people say, oh, I work with my sales associate, I work with my tailor. Like, taking things to the tailor is not working. That is just doing errands that you have to do. And you're not working with your sales associate. Yes, your sales associate is working, but you're shopping. We don't need to make it productive to be like at Hermès, right? You're not working with your sales associate. But I work with my best of the best tailor the most. And there, because I've been working with him for such a long time, I get like special prices and stuff, but taking stuff to a tailor that you don't know well and where you have to pay literally the ticket price for all the tailoring, like it gets expensive. Like for me now, I went to a different tailor because my best of the best tailor, he's kind of far away because, I don't know, it's a long story, but basically for me to tailor these two items, I think it cost me like 890 Swedish crowns, which is essentially like 90 euros or something like this. $80, $90 for tailoring these pants and this skirt. Yes, 868 Swedish crowns. So I would say don't tailor everything. That will literally, or would make me go bankrupt for life because I have so much clothing. So if I'm gonna tailor everything, I just wouldn't. But I would tailor stuff that I think is worth tailoring and stuff that I could see myself wearing over and over and over again if the fit of the garment was perfect. If you're just like, well, maybe I should tailor it because then I might wear it from time to time, don't tailor it. Maybe, I mean, if it's something that you're not obsessed with and that you're not like, oh my god, I would wear it so much if I had this tailored. Let me just put my vegetable stock in the fridge. Think about what you're gonna tailor. Don't tailor everything just because people on the internet say that, oh my god, it's so great to tailor stuff. Yes, it's great to tailor stuff if you're actually going to wear it and you're going to get those cost per wear or whatever out of that item, or cost per compliment, as I do agree with Cassie, is a better measurement of whether something is worth it. But anyway, tailoring, adore it, love it so much, but wouldn't tailor everything. My initial plan for today was to do a wardrobe switchover. I don't think I have the mental capacity today to do that switchover. I think rather I will do a little bit of pre-work. Oh my god, I'm so excited about this. This is a little velvet blazer. It's a little vintage velvet blazer in like this midnight blue or like sapphire blue. I think it's such a good little cropped blazer and I'm so excited to wear it like this for like a holiday party. It's just stunning. I have like an old holiday party lookbook and I got a comment recently that one of you guys thought that holiday party lookbook was still relevant. I'm like, could I still refer you to that holiday party lookbook, or do we need like a new refreshed holiday party lookbook? Because I myself am starting to think about what am I going to wear to my like holiday parties or like my dinners and stuff. Like around Christmas for work I have so many dinners, right? Because everyone wants to say thank you for this year and let's have a dinner, right? So I need to think about my outfits for those. I don't think I'll have so many like holiday parties, but mainly like dinner gatherings, which I guess could be called a party, like a dinner party. But I need to plan my outfits for those. Is that something that you guys are interested in seeing? Because if so, I can totally plan my holiday dinner party outfits with you. This little Chanel cropped blazer I'm also so excited to wear for winter. Like just that like glittery blazer vibe is just amazing. And this like little V shape on the back. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see that, but I'm just obsessed with this little blazer. And I think with the little like broad shoulder with the nipped in waist, I'm like, this is so dramatic and so good. I'm so obsessed with it. And it's from autumn 1999, can you imagine? But this was not what we're gonna do today, and this is always the trap that I get into when I'm looking through my wardrobe. I just want to have a styling session, which is also something that I feel like I really need for this winter, right? Which is why we need to do the like wardrobe switchover ASAP, because I feel like I've been scrolling so much and it's always a rabbit hole for me. When I start scrolling for new things, like I barely have space for the things I have. I truly do not need more things, but for some reason scrolling for new things is a hobby of mine. And it's something that I really should be careful with. And when I start doing that, I know that I need to do, like for one, a wardrobe switchover to like actually see the winter things I have, but then also secondly, do a styling session with the things I have. But okay, in terms of blazers, I don't really have much to comment on. In terms of jackets, this one I cannot wear, this one I cannot wear. My Burberry trench coats are probably starting to get like too cold for the weather, so those I will also probably take out. But this is just my mint velvet, and this is my Calvin Klein little kind of coat-ish, blazer-ish jacket. So those I will move to the back of the jacket cupboard. I think this one I will keep in my wardrobe because this one has this basically padded gilet in it, so this one is pretty warm and this one is still appropriate for the current weather conditions. But these three, the midnight blue one, this I actually wore last week and my mom was like, oh my god, they're so chic. So this one actually got one use this fall, great job. But these two I wore so much. These were in my like fall favorites. This is my Bordeaux Burberry trench coat and this is my honey colored Burberry trench coat. These are so amazing, but these are getting too cold. Do I need to dry clean these? This one I definitely don't need to dry clean. This one, maybe I should just steam it, but that I can do later. And this one, I will probably just steam it, but it doesn't have any dirt on it. And similar to tailoring, I would say dry cleaning we also use cautiously, because dry cleaning, but for a different reason, right? Dry cleaning is Yes, it's expensive, but that's not the main reason that I would hold off from dry cleaning. I would mainly hold off from dry cleaning because dry cleaning basically wears out your clothes prematurely. So if you want to put unnecessary wear and tear on your clothes, then wear them. Yes, wear them. Wear them, you should do. But then take them to the dry cleaner unnecessarily often, because the chemicals in the dry cleaning stuff, it puts wear and tear, like it's a chemical process on your clothing, right? So don't do that too often. I would rather just personally steam out my clothing in between dry cleans to get like that little like crinkling out and to make it a little bit fresher again. And I would also just air out my clothes, right, so that they get to do their job, right? Because usually if you buy clothing like I do, right, in natural fibers, I mean, those are antimicrobial, or however you would pronounce that. They literally kill their own germs, right? So as long as you don't have any stains on it, I would say be cautious with dry cleaning. And never put like a Tide cleaning pen or whatever they're called on your clothes. No offense to Tide cleaning pens, but also those are like chemical-ish. Like, how do you believe that they get the stains out? It's not just through hopes and dreams, right? Do not put that on your beautiful clothing that you've spent a bunch of time and effort in collecting, and also your monetary investment, right? Don't put a chemical little strange pen to your clothes. I know it's like a magic trick. You get a stain and then you put a pen to it and then it's gone. But that is not a magic trick, my friend. That is chemicals, right? So beware. I'm obsessed with this. I know when I bought this last year, some of you guys were also obsessed. It's my little Fair Owl sweater that I found at Åhléns on like a super sale in spring. This is just stunning, amazing, gorgeous. It's 100% wool. And I've worn it so much. I wore this to like a Teams meeting this week. And one of my colleagues was like, Amanda, are you freezing? Or what is that? I'm like, yes, I am freezing, positively freezing. Now I'm just putting my clothes back that have been resting on armchairs around my apartment. And after that we will, or I rather, will start my little lentil doll, and then we will go through my shoes. Because I mean, this amount of shoes that I have on my floor now, I'm not sure if you can see it. Do you see all of those shoes? I need to put them back, but the thing is, I haven't done, like I said, my like summer to fall shoe switchover, because I find that shoes for summer and fall is kind of the same. No, I didn't switch that out, but now for winter I definitely do need to switch that out. And also this is the box for the new Hermès loafers, and also my kind mother left a pair of winter shoes here because she bought these for herself, but then she realized that they're too small. And now she couldn't return them because she wore them out a few times. They're a size 38. She is a size 39 usually, so I'm not sure why she bought a shoe in a size 38, but now I have a beautiful leather boot. These are giving me like throwback vibes to the like Trupa boot that everyone wore. Was that Steve Madden or something? And now we'll be in my Trupa boot era again. But I will not wear it with a camo jacket this time, I promise, nor with skinny jeans. But I think these will be great because honestly, like, I find buying like warm shoes boring. I shouldn't say that because warm shoes are great and you should be wearing weather appropriate shoes, but I am just not one of those people. Also, I got a Loewe little garment bag with my shoes because the girlie who packed up these shoes apparently did not have padding, like paper tissues or something. I bought them on Vestiaire Collective, and when they showed up, they were like wrapped in this Loewe garment bag. So I guess now I have a Loewe garment bag as well. Oh, and the shoes, the chocolate brown Hermès loafers, they came with the dust bags. 1 dust bag, 2 dust bags, which is just stunning, amazing, gorgeous. She has not put a sole under them, but I will do that because a leather sole in fall, like rainy fall weather, is no bueno. So we will put a shoe under shoe. We will put a sole under the shoe, just like we've done with these, right? A rubber sole. We're back and now by the shoe cupboard. So let's roll up our sleeves and get this done. This is the main space where I keep my shoes in my apartment and my wardrobe. It's just these 3 shelves, and then it's this little like underneath space for little boxes and stuff. And then I have a few pairs of shoes in their boxes on my handbag wall. Those we won't go through today, but those are more like the Manolos, the Rene Cavillas, like some heels and stuff, basically like event shoes. I was thinking potentially worst case scenario, we should fit, or we could fit this box on the handbag wall too, but I think I would ideally keep it here. Alternatively, in this little this is such like girl math storage. It's a mulberry bag essentially, where I just keep all the shoes that I'm not storing in here covered by a little garment bag. Any like serious adult would probably have like a plastic container for their things, but I have a mulberry bag, so this is what we're working with. The issue is that I have a few pairs of shoes here that we need to fit in the shoe cupboard, right, as we saw when we were running around and looking in the wardrobe and stuff. These usually stand here, so this space is dedicated for this pair of boots. My Novita flats, these are going into storage for the winter. Oh my god, I'm sitting on my Stuart Weitzman 50-50 boots. These are my Echo loafers. These I haven't worn that much this year, because basically these, where are they? My black patent Hermès loafers took the space of these. I mean, these are a more quiet luxury version or whatever. I think I'm more of a loud Hermès loafer kind of girl versus a quiet luxury loafer kind of girl. If I have a scenario where I can't really show up in an Hermès loafer with a huge H buckle on my feet, then these are great. I didn't really, yes, I had that scenario, but I didn't stick to the vibes of the scenario. I showed up in my Hermès loafers anyway, so. Otherwise, back here we have my Akosura strappy sandals. These are a pair of summer heels that definitely will not be worn in winter, because they are like an open toe and quite open foot shoe. So these will go into storage for the winter. I have these Mosh heels that I likely won't wear, but I think they can stay here, because I think like in case I have like a holiday party or something, maybe I'll wear them. But equally, I don't really wear these a lot at all actually, because these, like if I want to wear a black heel, I would rather wear like my Manolos basically versus these. So maybe these should be a declutter, but I'm also like, well, they can stay for the moment. Same with these are my Rizzo boots. These I don't really wear either, because the heel is so high. Like we spoke about in one of my recent videos that I can link up here, I'm not really comfortable walking in more than like a 7.5 centimeter heel, which is kind of lame, I know, but that's the reality. So these super high heels, I'm thinking of just selling, right? Or just sending to Sellpy and letting Sellpy sell them for me. Now, these are great boots. These are my little Stuart Weitzman. I don't know, they look like a little westernish boot, and these are amazing, stunning, gorgeous, so these will stay. Back here I have my, what are these? Doc Marten boots. Those are going nowhere. These are my Anne Klein Sport little ballet flats that I've had for forever. These I bought at Century 21, surely when I was 15. But those are like a summer shoe that I didn't really wear this summer, but I could have worn them, but I did not. These are my Sebago boat shoes. These are not fall shoes or nor winter shoes, so these are going. Here we have in a Saint Laurent dust bag my Hermès blue suede loafers. These are amazing, stunning, gorgeous. Not sure I will wear them in fall, but maybe they can stay for a while because I just like them so much. And these are a pair of event shoes, right? These are my Manolo Blahnik in a Manolo Blahnik dust bag. Look at me go, how organized I am. These are my Manolo Blahnik, obviously little flats that I adore to wear if I have like an event where I need a flat or where I need a dressy shoe in general. So those are amazing. These are my Tod's blue loafers. No, not loafers, sneakers. These I haven't worn that much. I haven't been super into sneakers recently. So those I haven't really worn, but those are more of a summer color for me. Similar with these are my Saint Laurent white, red and blue sneakers. Those I've worn so much historically, not really that much this year, because like I said, I haven't been that into sneakers. Like I've just been wearing loafers basically, and if I wanted to wear a sneaker, I've worn my like all black Saint Laurent sneakers that have been super great. Back here I have a pair of suede boots. These are my grandma suede boots, and they're super cute. They're a little bit of a reddish undertone though versus these. So if I want to wear like a reddish undertone, then I wear these, but mainly I wear these cooler undertone. But I think with this Acrylic coat, this is stunning. But these will stay back here because I think they sit pretty well back there actually. Otherwise here we have my Angela C. Chelsea boots in both black and brown. We have my Stuart Weitzman Lowlands because I feel like I want to wear them. I don't really know how or why or whatever, but I just want to wear them, so I have them there. Then back here I have my Ash boots. These I definitely need to wear more. These are my gray boots that I wore so much last year, and I need to start wearing them again. Let's maybe see what we have in this Mulberry bag to see what we want to put into the shoe cupboard. Here we have a pair of my grandma's boots. These are brown exotic skin boots with a black, basically, bottom of the shoe. These I think are super cute, but I think they're a little bit difficult to style, to be honest. So I'm not sure I'm gonna put them into my wardrobe now. These are also a pair of my grandma's boots. These are just a brown pair of boots. Once again, a little bit more of a warm undertone versus my espresso brown Hermès boots. I think they're super chic, but I'm not sure I will wear them. These are my winter sneakers. These are a pair of Saucony or whatever, waterproof sneakers, so those might be good for winter. And these are my Burberry little rain boots. These I think I should bring forward because a little rain boot is amazing. And when I spoke about those in my Burberry collection video, some of you guys said that you have Burberry rain boots and that you wear them so much and that you adore them so much. So I'm like, maybe I should just get over myself and actually wear these Burberry rain boots. I haven't worn them that much, but I definitely should wear them more. In here I have a pair of sneakers. These are a pair of Vans in like a corduroy and like a tannish brown. I'm not super excited about those. I think those will stay. And in here I have a pair of white Converse. Not super excited about those either, so they will stay. My dad has a pair of running shoes in this bag. Those will definitely stay. Then I have my duck boots. I never remember what these are called, but they look, the Sorel boots. They look like little ducks in my opinion. These are very much like wintry boots, so these, should I bring them out or should I, because these I wouldn't really wear in the city. These are more like if I have a winter activity, I would pick them, right? And then I can just take them out of the little storage that they're in. And in this box, oh yeah, in here I have a bunch of things, like a bunch of sneakers. Let's leave those where they came from because I'm not super excited. It's a Saint Laurent box, but it's not a Saint Laurent pair of shoes. Let's leave those where those came from. Okay, so in here I didn't actually have that much to take out. That's fine. I think the following, we should use, can we use this box and put it on top of everything in here? Yes, I think that would be kind of ideal. So let's take out the winter boots I got from my mom, these, right, so that I start wearing them, and then we can put a bunch of other shoes in this box and put them into storage. That's usually how I work with my boxes. I don't really keep the specific boxes for the specific shoes. I just put whatever shoe I need to store in a box. Do we want to put this in here? Yeah, I think that's a good idea. How do you manage your shoes? I think shoes are so difficult to store because they take up so much space, especially when you have as many shoes as I do, right? Then like literally the shoes just take up all the space, and I don't really know how to more efficiently store them. I think now I'm putting the efficiency to the max with this box, because now I have my Novita flats, I have my Anne Klein flats, and I have my Echo loafers in the same box. Oh my god, amazing, stunning, gorgeous. And we put that in the Mulberry bag. Now, What else did we have? We had the Sebago boat shoes. Let's just put those in there. We have the Todd's shoes. Let's just put those in there too. And then beyond that, let's just put my grandma's boots back and let them rest for a little bit more. These are the types of boots that I'm just like, they're super chic, but I struggle to wear them. One, because the tone of them is a little bit like not what I would gravitate towards regularly. And then secondly, because like the ones with the exotic leather on them, I find those a little bit difficult, even though they're just brown and black. I don't know. I wear my Hermès boots and my Stuart Weitzman 50/50 boots. Where are they? The most? Here they are. At least one of them. Where's the other one? Yeah, it's here somewhere. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, so the Mulberry bag is all packed and ready to go back into storage. That's perfect. What do we have in here? Oh, we have my mom's vagabond shoes in their own little correct box. So that's great. These she bought in like the 80s or something. And I can wear them. I don't wear them that much, but I think they're super cute. And here we have a bunch of Converse. Let's leave those where they are as well. I have so many shoes, but I don't really wear a lot of them, which is my problem. And here we have a pair of Vivaya sneakers and a pair of Infinity cheerleading shoes. So let's leave those where they are too. And in here, we have another pair of Converse. I have so many Converse. This is the pair of Converse that I would probably wear if I would wear a pair. But I had a moment where I was just collecting Converse, and I think I'm out of that moment. Oh, these are kind of chic. These are my Puma green sneakers. Maybe I should wear this. Or is it too cold now? I think this is kind of past. I should have taken these out for actual like fall weather. And then I could have worn them, but I think now it's probably a little too late, I guess. I think I'm gonna struggle with space once again, but I guess that's just how my life is. And this is also why I should not buy more shoes, literally. I have so many pairs of shoes, and most of them that I do not wear. But still, I'm not really, I have a bunch of umbrellas here, but I'm not really looking to declutter a bunch of shoes either. I don't know why. And these are one of my recent acquisitions. These are my Hermès ballet flats, and these, oh my God, I'm obsessed. In my ideal world, I would probably just have a shoe collection full of Hermès because I adore Hermès shoes. But I think that's a bit unrealistic to say. And these are my Gucci red loafers and my like brown grandma loafers. I've put those away already because I was like, likely I won't wear those more this fall. So I put those in that box. And in here I have a pair of Adidas sneakers. I have my taupe loafers and a pair of navy blue Vivaya loafers. And I mean, I don't know if you remember, but last year I decluttered like 10 pairs or more of shoes. I didn't really film it because I was in a weird mood and I was just decluttering them and selling them. And in here I have more Converse. I have a pair of Vivaya loafers once again, and some flip-flops and a pair of Puma sneakers. The shoes in storage, I'm literally not taking any of them out into my wardrobe. That's quite bad, isn't it? And don't ask me about the boxes for these things. Everything is just a random box. Apart from the Hermès stuff. What do we do then? Because now we're kind of out of storage. Maybe we just start putting stuff back and we see how far we get with this. The lowland boots we put up here because I don't think I'll wear the lowland boots that much, and if I want to wear them, then I can just dig into the back of my wardrobe. That's totally fine. And then they can stand a little bit more with like the eventy shoes anyway. We have a lot of space in this back compartment. So maybe we keep a bunch of the sneakers because I didn't really find another space for them in like storage, so let's keep them back here. Maybe I'll need a sneaker at some point. Same with these. These I wear quite a lot actually. So these, I usually have them just like resting here. So they might stay there. I forgot about these. The Aquazzura little heels, maybe we can just take care of them later. That's fine. Let's put my winter sneakers also in the back. What else? All of my Hermès loafers. I feel like, because I have this Hermès loafer little box with the dust bags, I think because these I'm not really looking to wear now during winter or fall, right? These I find a little bit more summery, so maybe they're kind of clean on the bottom, so that's good. Let's put them in the Hermès box that came with these chocolate brown loafers. Then these can live in kind of like their original home, which is kind of ideal. And then I can put this on the handbag wall, I guess, because I won't have space here for these. Or yes, I could have. No, I could not even have space for these there. But I usually like to store these just standing right here. That's perfect. My little Burberry boots, or rain boots, Wellingtons, I guess we can call them. Let's put those back here. I think I should start wearing these because it's kind of becoming cold, and these are just a pair of, like, the ones that my mom bought me. They're like a Gore-Tex proper boot, I guess. So those are really great and something that I don't really have in my wardrobe because I don't really buy weather appropriate footwear, which I think is kind of lame of me, but you know, that's just how the cookie crumbles in my world. So let's put those there, and maybe the Stuart Weitzman 50/50 boots. These are some of my most worn boots, so maybe by putting the like weather appropriate boots next to my most worn boots, maybe I'll actually remember to wear a weatherproof boot when needs must, I guess. Then my On sneakers, those I'll just keep by my door so that I can wear like a foot appropriate sneaker when I actually need to. The Hermès boots, are these clean? Yes, these are clean. I always feel a bit weird putting a shoe back in its dust bag if the sole is not clean, right? So if the sole is not clean, then I clean them. Have we kind of succeeded? I hope so. And then we have like a good little shoe switchover complete. Oh, look at that Burberry trench being annoying. And then these that just lost their home due to the summer Hermès loafers. Oh, sorry for hitting the mic. But maybe I just put them right here. And then I can have like easy access to them. These are just some padding that I took out of a box, and now I don't know where it came from. So let's maybe put that back in the mulberry bag, and then we have them for when we need them. Okay, and this I'll just put on my handbag wall, and that was the shoe cupboard switchover. I think my mood here is definitely like black suede, brown suede, black leather, a little bit of gray leather, but otherwise just a lot of black and espresso brown. And I think I have like a good collection of shoes, and especially now that my mom gave me these, so that I actually have like a weather appropriate boot too that I can wear. But oh my god, look at that. Isn't that like the best shoe staple collection ever that I have here? I don't think I need to buy any more boots. If anything, I should probably declutter my shoe collection, right? Because as we saw, I have a lot of shoes in boxes that I don't really wear, nor am I super excited to wear them. So I think that could be a good next step for me. But okay, I don't really know where to put my Aquazzura little heels though. That's annoying, but that I will solve on my own time. Maybe we just put them back here for the time being, because we have one space left back here behind the Manolos next to my grandma's boots. Oh my god, perfect. Slay. Now, that was it. Now I shall just put this mulberry bag back where it came from, and then the shoe cupboard switchover is completely done, guys. Thank you so much for watching this little Sunday reset and spending this time and space with me. I will likely film like my winter wardrobe switchover as my next video, right? So I might do that tomorrow. Let me know what you think of this like more casual concept of a video. I definitely enjoyed it, just taking you guys with me on a little, I don't know, at-home vlog talking about a bunch of clothing and shoes. If you like this, let's hang out another time. If you did not, please do let me know and I'll just never do this again. If we did like this concept, let's comment a orange heart for all of the orange Hermès vibes in this video. Like, if you made it this far, you are a real one, and if I see that orange heart, then I know that you are literally part of my Siedler family, and I do love you so much. I send you a virtual hug to get you through the week. I will let you guys go. This is always my struggle. I don't want to end the videos. I just want to keep chatting, but then the videos get so long, and I don't really know what length of a video you guys enjoy. I enjoy a long YouTube video. When I watch YouTube videos, if I see a YouTube video that's only 15 minutes, I'm like, that's not enough. I always like the 30 to 40 minute YouTube videos because that is just relaxing to me to watch, because then I can just put that on. I can either like watch it actively or I can just have it in the background. It's just some white noise. And that's personally how I like to watch my YouTube videos. But like I said, I struggle to let you guys go, but I will do that now. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment that orange heart if you made it this far. And until my next video, stay safe, take care, and I will see you soon. Bye.